Well, we were dealing with someone who had dissociative identity disorder, and the therapist was there, and the client was there, and I was there, and a couple other intercessors, and I was praying, and this woman's voice changed, and she looked at me and said, "Paul, do you want to see her totally healed?" And the Lord was speaking through her voice, and I was stunned, and I said, "Well, yes, Lord, I want to see her healed." And then all of a sudden I felt electricity come over my body, whoosh like that. She started saying all the prayers were written on my sheet. She couldn't see the sheet, but she was saying all the prayers.
How could she do this?
I guess the Lord must know the prayers.
I think so.
So she did that, and then all of a sudden I felt this another whoosh of the presence of God. I had never experienced the presence of God before. I was so shocked. I remember.
How long had you been a Baptist pastor?
This is 1990. So I've been a Baptist pastor and youth pastor since 71.
Okay, go ahead.
And the next day, my secretary came and said, "You need to go into the sanctuary." The sanctuary was right next to the office where we were. And she said, "You need to go in there because something's going on there." And I went into the front of this 500-seat sanctuary, and there was a river of power flowing across. And many of us experienced it.
In other words, others on your staff
absolutely
could experience this?
I had no idea what it was, but I liked it.
Then when you went to La Jolla, California, what happened?
In 1991, after I left that church, I became an interim pastor at a Baptist church in San Diego. And one night in La Jolla in October of 1991, I was on the phone and I started feeling the same electricity coming over my head. And it kept on increasing and increasing. And finally I told the men I was talking to, I need to hang up. I made a couple of feet, the power of God hit me, threw me to the ground, and for an hour and a half I was unable to move. I was actually plastered against the wall while the power of God came over me. And again, it was just like a river of water, but it was so strong I could not move.
What do you suppose God was doing to you?
I believe He was giving me an anointing.
And for what purpose?
To empower me to do what He wanted me to do, which is to bring generational deliverance and to teach discernment.
You see, what Paul has found is there is a quick, supernatural way of getting free where you don't have to, for hours and hours, cast demons out of people. It's so wonderful.